You don't need more information, you need a transformation. The first time I heard this phrase, it hit me like a bus. And realizing how long it took me to understand this phrase has been one of my biggest mistakes of my journey as a wellness creator. It has costed me years of my life and tens of thousands of dollars chasing more certifications, more content, more information, thinking that was my path to success. But all I really needed was clarity, structure, and a transformation-focused approach. Not just for my students or clients, but for myself. You see, we live in a world where the average human is consuming more information in a single day than someone a few centuries ago consumed in an entire year. And now consider this truth. As humans, we are happiest when we create, not when we consume. Okay? So don't make the same mistake I made for years, and that is consuming tons of content that felt scattered, contextless, and overwhelming, especially on social media. Now, if you know me, you know I have a bit of all or nothing streak. I've followed extreme diets, lived extreme lifestyles. So staying true to that nature, a few months back, I just quit social media. Cold turkey, no second thoughts. Okay, I made a decision. No more just providing information to followers or subscribers, only transformation. So now, aligned with my mission, I focus all my time and energy on helping people who are genuinely passionate about health and nutrition, who feel confused by the endless stream of conflicting advice. They're stuck in research mode and held back by self-doubt or fear of not being qualified enough. So I help them master a proven holistic nutrition system, become confident in diet planning, and earn solid credentials, and fully step into a role of a holistic nutrition coach. Basically own that title. And then in just 90 days, launch a soul-aligned online wellness business with structure, clarity, and premium paying clients, even if they're starting from scratch. So this is my transformation statement. And you see how this one statement shifted everything for me. So instead of regurgitating, oh, I love this word, regurgitating content like a parrot on Instagram, I've gone all in on YouTube, creating deep, long-form content for my ideal student, the one who wants to seriously learn and become a successful holistic nutrition coach. Quitting social media might seem counterintuitive when you're trying to grow your business, and honestly, I'm still experimenting, but here's what I do know so far. My happiness and peace have increased 1,000%. It's no exaggeration. I also save more than 15 hours, 15 hours a week easily. I now use that time to do deep work that matters. You see, when you're off Instagram, you are no longer letting other people's opinion cloud your intuition. You're not comparing yourself to polished personas. You're not letting someone else's strategy make you doubt your own. I've been listening to some of the top minds in the creator economy, and they keep harping on one fact, that as a solopreneur, basically being a one-person business or a wellness coach, you have limited time and energy. So do not try to be everywhere. Just pick one platform, master one product, serve one avatar. And for me, that platform is YouTube, because I'm a teacher. Okay, I'm here to educate, not entertain. Instagram is built for entertainment. Reels are fun, yes, but they don't create depth. They don't allow for real connection, not the kind that leads to transformation. YouTube, on the other hand, lets you build meaningful relationship with the right people, your soul customers. And it's proven that it takes an average of 7 hours of content before someone buys from you, which means YouTube is a much preferred platform for me to devote more time instead of spreading myself too thin. Having said all this, do not call me out if you happen to see a post or an ad from me on social media. It's just an experiment. I'm simply testing the waters, and I'll keep you updated on how it's going for my mental peace and, of course, for my business. Now, let me make one thing clear. Consuming content is totally fine, but do it mindfully and be selective about who you listen to. More importantly, before diving into content too much, I invite you to first learn and master the frameworks, concepts, processes, and systems that actually give meaning to the information you take in. When you start with a strong foundation, the content you consume, mindfully of course, will start to make sense. It won't feel scattered or overwhelming. Instead, it will naturally fit into the frameworks you have learned, making it more useful, more applicable, not just for helping your clients, but also for growing your coaching business with clarity and confidence. So, what is the overarching framework that I teach that can help you become a successful nutrition or a wellness coach? I call it the P3 model, which sits right at the heart of our holistic nutrition coach certification. So, the first P in the P3 model is passion. Passion is about mastering the right frameworks, not just acquiring knowledge. Okay, no more facts, not just theory, but powerful, proven frameworks that help you connect the dots. Honestly, you do not want to be a parrot regurgitating content like so many influencers are doing these days. It's tempting, right? If you are good looking, reasonably fit, maybe throw in some controversy and you might get views. A few will even make good money that way, but that's not the path for most of us, and definitely not for a soul-led holistic coach. I'm not here to judge, but I'm here to offer you a better way, okay? A more sustainable, value-aligned path. And that starts by deeply understanding the first P, passion. And passion requires you to master the frameworks like the EOB system and the energy stress continuum. These are not just concepts, these are tools that help you identify the issues so that you can confidently help people transform their lives. The second P stands for purpose. This phase is about becoming the coach you were meant to be, grounded in purpose, clear in your message, and equipped to guide real transformation. But to coach others, you need to coach yourself first. Let me start by asking you a few questions. Do you know your top values, your why, and what makes you tick? Wellness is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. So what kind of business model excites your spirit? What kind of niche you want to cater to? Who is your ideal client avatar? What is your value proposition? What are your strengths? Now, I strongly believe in this, that your business is an extension of who you are. The more authentic you are, the more you will grow organically and effortlessly. Yes, hard work matters, but what if you're climbing the wrong mountain? Now, personally, I feel like that I'm doing the exact work that I was born to do. But it took me years, decade to reach this point, and I wish I had a mentor. If I had one, I probably would have reached this stage in 1/3 of the time. And that's what purpose gives you. It's your compass, okay? Your direction, your clarity, so that you do not waste your time, money, or energy being a ship without a rudder, lost in the vast ocean of wellness. So why is the P3 model your best bet to becoming a successful holistic nutrition coach? Because it addresses every part of your journey, not just science, not just coaching, not just business. A successful holistic nutrition coach, every word matters. If you remove even one, it loses its meaning. So when purpose and passion align, profits follow in an organic, grounded way. And yes, we talk about money because I strongly feel that selling is serving. If I had a brick of gold and I was selling it for a fraction of its value, wouldn't I be excited to tell everyone? And that's how I feel about the HNC course. It's a brick of gold, especially with the massive upgrade happening right now. Over 10 hours of new content, powerful new frameworks like the EOB applied to the diet planning and the coaching systems, and more prestigious international accreditations are being added. But right now, the price hasn't gone up. And if all this, what I'm saying, resonates with you and you want to become a holistic nutrition coach, join now. Start your journey. There are over 170 lectures already waiting for you, and we are uploading even more very soon. And once you enroll, you get lifetime access. So any upgrades, any new additions, any accreditations, everything will be included in the price you pay now. Now, most certifications don't teach you how to turn your calling into a career. But with HNC, you learn how to build your personal brand, understand business basics without the overwhelm. You will be able to charge premium prices with confidence. You will create a value-aligned, soul-led practice. You will be able to scale to 5 to 6 figures if that's your vision. But above all, you'll create a business that feels like home. I'll leave you with a quote that stayed with me. Anyone can work hard, but a genius knows how and what to work on. So, once again, stop drowning in information and start building a foundation. Understand the P3 model and become the coach, the healer, the guide you were always meant to be.